Hey friends, and welcome to this new video all about the world of Garten of Banban. Today we have some really incredible news for all of you fans of the series, because we are going to talk about the next chapter, Garten of Banban 9. In this video, we will discover together a new official message written by Geppo, one of the two developers of the series. This message is extremely important because it reveals many details about the future of the saga and entire series. I will guide you step by step through all the most interesting information. We will analyze the most mysterious parts of the message and try to understand what it could mean for the story and development. But that's not all. We will also take a closer look at other hidden secrets of the upcoming chapter, uncovering surprises that the developers have carefully hidden for fans to discover. Before we start, I remind you to hit that like button on this video if you are a fan of Garten of Banban, and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so you won't miss any news about the upcoming chapters and the most important updates. Stay with me, it's the time to see what will happen in the future of the series with all the official information. A few hours ago, Geppo wrote a really important message on Discord, and today we will analyze it together to try to understand what awaits us in the future of Garten of Banban. The message says, "There are insane things in store for the Banban franchise." It is a message very similar to the one Geppo shared a few days ago, but this time the tone seems even more decisive and full of meaning. This message confirms, once again, that the series will not stop with Chapter 9, as many had started to think. In fact, many people are convinced, and some still think, that Chapter 9 would be the final chapter of the series, but the facts show us that this is not the case. First of all, we must remember that Chapter 5 has not been released yet. Yes, you heard that right. Chapter 5 is still waiting to be released, but the next chapter to arrive will actually be Chapter 9. This may seem a bit confusing, but in reality it confirms how full of surprises and twists the series is, and that the chapter numbers do not necessarily follow a linear chronological order for the main story. Secondly, Chapter 9 has a very particular title, Last Ticket to the Abyss. Now, it is important to emphasize something we have already seen in previous videos. When we talk about the last ticket, it does not automatically mean last chapter. Probably, what will happen in Chapter 9 is that we will take this last ticket, and only in the following chapters will we actually reach the abyss, as the title suggests. So, even if the name may seem to indicate a conclusion, in reality it only anticipates a crucial moment of the story, but not the definitive end of the series. Finally, Geppo's message is very clear and direct. Big things are coming to the franchise, then it means we are still very far from the end. Think about it for a moment. Would it make sense to announce incredible events, huge surprises, and revolutionary news right at the end of a series? Absolutely not. This makes us understand that the development team still has many ideas, stories, and mysteries to reveal, and that the future of Garten of Banban will be even richer and more surprising than we could have imagined. In short, this message gives us an important confirmation. The franchise will not only continue, but it will offer us even more incredible and mysterious experiences. And of course, we can't wait to discover them together. Now, friends, let's dive in and see everything that could be coming in the future of the Garten of Banban series. There is no shortage of news, and there are several chapters and side projects that deserve our full attention. First of all, the main upcoming chapters are Chapter 9 and Chapter 5. Chapter 9, as we have already mentioned, is called Last Ticket to the Abyss, and it will allow us to meet new and really interesting characters. Among them we have Brushista. She will have an important role in the next chapter, and Unibaluni, whose presence adds another level of mystery and fun to the story. These new characters promise to enrich the plot and bring new and surprising elements into the Garten of Banban universe. Chapter 5, on the other hand, will finally give us the chance to discover the identity of the mysterious character currently known as the Stalker. This character has attracted a lot of curiosity and speculation among fans, and finally we will have some concrete answers, exploring their role and their connection to the other characters in the series, but the news doesn't stop there. Beyond the main chapters, there are also several official spin-offs from the partner program coming soon, which expand the Garten of Banban universe in different and very interesting ways. Among these, we have Garten of Banban VR, which will allow us to experience the world of Banban in virtual reality, offering total immersion into the saga. Then there's Garten of Banban, which will add a completely new, fun, and competitive gameplay element, showing the characters of the series in a more playful and interactive way. We also cannot forget Missing Banban. This game was already released and it will get a new update. This project continues to expand the franchise, adding mysteries, stories, and challenges that always keep fans engaged. So, if you thought the franchise was ending with Chapter 9, you were very wrong. There are so many new things coming, from the main chapters to the spin-offs, from new characters to mysteries still to be revealed. It is truly an exciting time for all fans of Garten of Banban, and we can do nothing but get ready to discover every secret the creators have in store for us. Besides all these games, so the main chapters and the official spin-offs, we also have to consider another really important title in the Garten of Banban universe. Garten of Banban RPX, the official roleplay game of the series on Roblox. This game has won over many fans thanks to the possibility of living Banban's adventures in first person, interacting with other players and discovering hidden mysteries in a really well-designed world. In recent months, Garten of Banban RPX has received major updates that have significantly improved the gaming experience. The new features have made the world even more immersive and full of surprises, and now the developer, Jewel Games, has officially announced that updates will return to a bi-weekly schedule. This means that every 2 weeks, players can expect new additions, new challenges, and new secrets to discover, keeping the community's interest alive and active. But what can we expect from these future updates? It is very likely that there will be new skins for the characters, allowing players to customize their experience even more and create unique situations within the game. In addition, there will be new secrets related to the ARG, alternate reality game, mysterious elements and clues that enrich the game's lore and allow the most attentive fans to discover hidden details about the Garten of Banban universe. So, even though we focus a lot on the main chapters and spin-offs, we must not underestimate the importance of Garten of Banban RPX. This title not only enriches the series universe, but also guarantees that every week there will be new excitement, new mysteries, and new surprises to discover. It is really exciting to think about everything that awaits us, from the main chapters to the spin-offs, and all the way to the world of RPX on Roblox. The future of Garten of Banban looks bigger and more mysterious than ever. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this video, and as you've seen today, we had so many exciting updates to talk about together. So let's do a quick recap of everything coming in the future of Garten of Banban, so we have a clear picture of what to expect in the next months. We started by talking about the official message written by Geppo on Discord, a short but very powerful message that confirmed something fundamental. The series will not end with Chapter 9, and in fact, there are insane things in store for the whole franchise. This tells us that the creators still have many ideas prepared for us and that we are facing a long journey filled with mysteries, new characters, and shocking twists. Then we focused on the main upcoming chapters. After that, we saw that there are not only the main chapters, but also several official spin-offs that are part of the partner program. Titles like GOBBVR and Garten of Banban will expand the universe in completely new directions. And let's not forget Missing Banban, which will receive a new update and continue to add mysteries and fresh content for the most dedicated fans. Finally, we also talked about Garten of Banban RPX, the official roleplay game on Roblox. This title has received major updates recently and will continue to evolve thanks to the bi-weekly updates announced by Jewel Games. So, the future of Garten of Banban is more alive than ever. We can expect official chapters, spin-offs, alternative experiences, and even adventures in virtual reality. It's truly amazing to see how this franchise keeps growing and how the developers manage to keep the fans' attention and curiosity so high. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.